Hey y'all, let's talk about the Trader Joe's Daily Facial Sunscreen in SPF 40. I've been using this for roughly a month and I have lots of thoughts. Let's get into it. Trying to find a budget-friendly, comfortable daily wear sunblock is my holy grail mission because my favorite sunblock, my favorite daily wear sunblock is the Paula's Choice Liquid Hydrating SPF 45. And I believe that's like a $45 sunblock. And I love that. And I have not been able to find anything that compares to that. But I am on the journey to find something. And I will probably eventually break down and buy that product again. But in the meantime, we're going to play around and find out an affordable daily wear sunblock. Now, my reviews take a while because I don't really believe in first impression reviews because you just don't really know how a product is going to function for you and how it's going to work for you until you've been using it a while. Now, of course, you know instantly if you're going to absolutely hate something, but you really don't know how a product is going to work in your schedule, in your routine, in your daily life until you've really incorporated that particular product into your life. I would say that this particular sunblock from Trader Joe's, which is $8.99, is inspired by the Supergoop Unseen sunblock. It's got the very same texture and finish as the Supergoop Unseen sunblock, and this is $8.99 at Trader Joe's. And as of November 8th, yesterday, it was still available because I know sometimes Trader Joe's stuff comes and goes. I will say that when you're wearing a sunblock, you want 2 fingertip lengths of product to cover the whole face, because otherwise you're not getting enough product to get that full SPF rating. Now, when I first started using this, I did not like the texture. It's very silicone-y, very slippery. It has a lot of like that dimethicone pore filling finish, and it never really feels like it dries down. And that was one of the things that I didn't particularly care for when I first started using this. I really felt like it just kind of stayed wet and sticky all day long. I will say that it's 1,000 times better in comparison to the Neutrogena ones that I think I paid $25 to $30 for. So this is a huge step up from those Neutrogena ones that just stayed greasy all day long. This one is going to be really good for people with highly textured, even dry skin. This is what I would put this on as a makeup artist if I was customizing this product for somebody's skincare routine. If you have highly textured skin, crepey skin, large pores, anything like that, and you really want that smooth glass, almost filtered finish, and look how much this has filtered my skin. Like, I could just wear this and look completely flawless with no makeup because of that silicone dimethicone finish in this product. And if you look at the ingredients, dimethicone is literally the second ingredient in this product, which is what all of those pore filling primers are made out of, just so you guys know. So because of this finish, and actually it wears really well underneath my long wear foundation in a way that I wasn't expecting, I've grown to love this. So I started out hating it, and I've grown to really like it, which means that in the future, I will repurchase this. I will say that I've gone through this fairly fast. I've only had this about a month, and I think I'm already halfway through it, which was a surprise to me because my other sunblocks are roughly the same ounces, same size, and they usually last me a couple of months. So maybe I'm just heavy-handed because of that texture, or maybe there's just something about this product that's making me go through it a little bit faster. So while I do love this, I have found a way to use it. This for me is going to be a wintertime sunblock, a wintertime underneath full coverage makeup sunblock. Because of that finish, because of that dewy texture finish, which again is going to be great on dry textured skins. If you have dry skin, if you have large pores, if you have crepey texture or wrinkles, this is going to be your best friend because it's going to give that filtered finish to the skin. I will say though, because of that slippery dimethicone texture, that I personally wouldn't like this over the summer. I feel like I would be sweating it off, even though this does say sweat and water resistance up for 40 minutes. It's a texture issue for me that I wouldn't care for in the summertime. So I'm going to keep looking for another alternative to this, but this might be my winter sunblock. Have you tried this sunblock? Have you played with it? Do you wear a sunblock every single day? If you are using heavy retinols and actives like salicylic acid, things of that nature, you really need to be doing a sunblock every day, even in the wintertime.